What's going on, YouTube? Here we are, finally got it up and running. Had to make a few adjustments here. First off, these are almost level. They were pretty off level before, and I went ahead and fixed that. Starting with the bottom one, made that one level first, and then followed up with top one, so it actually moved down. So I actually took out this much pipe out of my piece there, and just put it right back in the same fitting, and then had to shorten this, pretty much do all that stuff. But it's actually running, and it's not full bore or anything, but that's the amount of flow I've got going in there with that amount of head from the pump. So I don't know, that's good enough for me right now, and it's getting all the way down here and draining right back in. So it's been up and running for a little while now, a couple hours. And yeah, a couple hours, and just still running straight water. And I added my plants, so now I've got some indigos. I guess this will be my first update of my hydroponic setup here. I plan on going ahead and getting some master blend into the reservoir there, and I don't know, it's a 5-gallon bucket, so I'm thinking maybe mix up 3 gallons worth of master blend and put it in there. I don't want it to be too strong or anything, but these guys all have been drinking master blend only their whole lives, so but anyway, they're all looking beautiful. Look at that indigo. Haven't shown these two off for a while. And is it these two? Yeah, these two were outside on the deck, and that's my favorite tomato right there. Also, I did go through, I didn't even need rocks in there, I just put cups, just put them right in there, and they fit and they seat pretty darn nice on there, so shouldn't get any kind of light getting in there. Everything is, I'm like really proud of myself on this getting it all sealed up part. The only part is same as I said in the last video right there where the cord comes out. I need to do something, but that tag kind of like covers up the hole a little bit, so I guess I'm just probably gonna get some duct tape or something and just put it right over there, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. Oh man, I wonder, with all the holes I've been drilling out, I wonder if I have any of those little plugs. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I can melt it back on there or something. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, so it's up and running here. My Brandywine looking awesome. All these guys were kind of flopping over. That's one thing I gotta figure out, is some kind of trellis design for everybody at the same time. I was thinking like one giant trellis from the end all the way down to here, hang it from the ceiling and kind of pull it down to the ground, and kind of have it like a netting, you know, like a cargo net or whatever, and then they could just creep right up there and do their thing and stuff. But I don't know, that will be in the future. I got Roma right there, looking beautiful. All these peppers are gigantic, man. Big old stalk on this thing. Brandywine again, looking awesome. Another Brandywine, little tiny little guy, sitting out on the deck with this Marglobe. And got some basil up here, looking great. And another Roma, which is pretty darn big. And tons of little side shoots popping off on there. Another one, or no, this is a Marglobe right down here. And look at the top here. Oh yeah. This was in the greenhouse today. It was, well, first off, the reservoir cup that I fill up, they need it like every day, and I didn't do it yesterday. And when I came to the greenhouse today, it was like 100-something degrees, and yeah, the entire plant looked like this. So I'm sure it's glad to get some water back in there. I immediately filled up their cups with some master blend, and within like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that, they absorbed all of the water right back into the dirt. Another little beautiful basil right here. This is all I've got out here right this second. And another Marglobe, same thing. It's coming back though. I mean, the entire plant was just flopped right over and looked like it was dead. And yeah, have those moments from time to time. But yeah, that was my main motivation to get this thing going, was because of those plants sitting over there. This isn't the first time it's happened. This is like the 4th or 5th time in a row that it's happened. Indigo rose over here, already starting to put off some flowers. Some more right down here. Oh yeah, that's my favorite right there. Another indigo right here, and it's flowering as well. So, awesome. So, we're already into the season. Like I said, it was like over 100 in here today. It was one of those days when I was doing all this work, lowering these and everything, I'd be like halfway through and just be like, what am I doing? Wait, what? And just wander back in the house to get a drink. And yeah, whew, pretty hot. Oh, look at that. This guy right here is flowering as well, or putting off flowers, getting ready to flower. So that's awesome. Anyway, oh, right, well, I guess I can show either side, doesn't really matter. But where the drain is, it's really, really close to this cup. So I'm pretty sure on the two drain pieces, which I, was so determined to get in there in the design part, I don't think I'm going to even use them. And if I do, I'm going to use something with really short roots. So, because I know all about roots clogging up drains, and that is a nice small drain and easy to clog up, and this tomato is already way too close. I had, in my aquaponic garden, I've had I've had roots that actually went up, like the pipe just came in and sat on the bed in the rocks, and the roots actually went up in the pipe, clogged the pipe, and there's no water could get out at all. So that's a whole nother thing that we're going to be having to monitor here. But yeah, I love that. It's not that much water pouring in there, but it's good enough for right now. I mean, literally well, I hate saying literally, but all it really has to do is get in the tube and drain out of the tube down there. So, and it's doing its job. I love that. Oh, that was the other thing I did. These male fittings, I went ahead and screwed them in a bunch, and now that they're acting like a little standpipe inside the pipe. So, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, this one, I didn't screw it all the way in, but this is one of those long ones. Oh, look at that, we got a little water drop right there. The other side, same exact fitting, right there where this fitting meets the pipe. Got a little water drop right there, and same thing on the other side, only it's an active, I don't want to say active leak, but it's definitely dripping. Nothing to be concerned about, especially right this second, because I just turned this on. And one thing with plumbing, and we're outside in the greenhouse, doesn't matter. That's another great tip for plumbing. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, and you're putting your water in, blah 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 blah, turn it on, and you get like a small leak, like that little one down there. I am absolutely not concerned with that one. I might as well show off the other leak over here since I'm talking about it. Ooh, it just dripped. But this is the other one right here, and we'll go ahead and wait a second. I'm sure it'll drip. And this leak right here, I still am not concerned with. There we go. So that's about how quick it's dripping there. But I'm not concerned with that because some of the impurities and crap that's in the water, or maybe it was in the tube and I didn't clean it out good enough. Maybe it was in the reservoir. Well, the reservoir was very clean, but maybe it got in there. Yeah, the only problem is it's a small walking path through here now, and I'm sure it's going to get even shorter as the plants get bigger. That's why I was thinking the trellis design. But yeah, all the impurities and crap and garbage that's, wherever in these pipes, existing pipes that I didn't clean out or whatever, there's going to be junk in there, and eventually it's going to get there and it's going to try to go out the leak, and it's going to clog up the leak. So I've cured more leaks by not doing anything that way. That being said, if it's dripping pretty good and you can't have it dripping where it is, then you might want to take care of that. But I don't want to glue any of these fittings here, because the goal is I want to go the whole way down the other wall of the greenhouse, all 24 feet and back, and then come down here on the back wall, have two going, and then go around here and go down this wall of the greenhouse another 24 feet. So that is why I'm going to need a bigger pump. But I was thinking about it a minute ago, right before I started shooting, that even if I had that much of a setup, as long as I did my angles absolutely perfect, this pump would still work. I mean, all I need is that amount of flow, and all I would be doing is I need a bigger reservoir, because then I would probably have most of the 5 gallons in the pipes, and then the pump would be running dry. But anyway, yeah, now I'm just starting to babble about stuff that's not going to happen for a while, because this pipe is expensive. But I'm going to try to get it done. Can't wait for that. And some of these empty spots here is where I'm going to be putting some of the super hots, so they can be out here in the greenhouse and see how hot we can get super hots. But that's it, and it's complete for right now. So I guess this was the first update video of the hydro tube here in action, and that's doing its job. So I'm not going to say it's doing great, but it's doing its job. So as long as the pump doesn't shut off, it will be good. One other thing I was thinking about was maybe even a separate hydro tube just for peppers, and doing like, because like I said, it'll be getting really hot in this greenhouse in the middle of the summer. So maybe having it run all day long and then shut off like after dark, and then all night just drying out the soil and everything. Just, you know, peppers, they like to get dried out every once in a while, and see how hot we can get them that way. But so anyway, like I said, this is my first update here. So first time you're seeing this, check out my other videos. Got all kind of aquaponics. We got deep water culture beds, we got aquaponics, we got more aquaponics in a hot tub over there, all inside the greenhouse here. I got all kind of videos coming out all the time, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see those videos when they come out. And if you thought this was pretty cool, throw me a thumbs up down below, always love that, and leave a comment, like that even more. So, alrighty, I'm out of here, till next time, later.